As I left town, I stopped to think of where I wanted to start my journey. I could go to the mountains where the dwarven clans dwell, or head east across the ocean to the elven capital. Of course, trying all the food in the towns I'd stop in. I entered the forest only to be greeted by a baby owl. The creature looked injured, so it was up to me to see if I could help in any way. I knelt down. "You okay, little guy?" The owl came to me with its big brown eyes. It looked like one of his legs was injured, as he barely stood on it. I glanced around to see if I could find any ingredients to make some kind of remedy for him to feel better. The owl rubbed his head on my knee. I patted him on the head. "Let's get you wrapped up." My stomach had other plans. The owl looked at me with his head tilted. I was guessing he was hungry too. Maybe I should make us something to eat first. Let's see what I can find. We walked deeper into the forest. I found some celery, carrots, lettuce, some cabbage, an onion, with some berries. I had a feeling this owl wasn't a vegetarian. I had scoured my backpack to see if I had any meat, and to my surprise, I had a few chicken legs left in my pack wrapped tightly. This could work. I gathered the vegetable ingredients and got to cooking. Welcome back, everyone, to the adventures of Zudlow. As we just witnessed, Zudlow met a new companion, Oswin, and he nurtured him back to health and sated his stomach. So, let's create that dish. The chicken soup, if you will. So, let's get to cooking. Alright, so I preheated our oven to 400 degrees. And now what I'm going to do is we are going to prepare our chicken. We got some chicken legs here. We're going to get these on our pan. I have a baking sheet with parchment paper, and we are going to season our chicken with the deliciousness of seasonings. I also have some chicken thighs as well to feed that little owl of ours. So let's go ahead and place these on here, just like that. There we go. Just like that. Alright, so to begin, I have some chicken drumsticks here, along with some chicken thighs. I have our oven preheating to 400 degrees so we can roast them. I'm going to first drizzle these with olive oil. And then we are going to season them with some garlic powder, onion powder, ooh, some pepper, some salt. Go ahead and some smoked paprika, just like this. And we're going to go ahead and just coat this all the way around. Rub the oil on the skin and get it all. And then if we have to season some more, we will. And we're going to do the same thing to the chicken thighs. Alright, so first off, we are going to cut our celery into nice, thin pieces. Making sure they are nice and even as best we can. Just like that. Just like this. Next, we are going to take our carrots. We're going to chop them in half. Just like this. And then we're going to just chop them up into nice pieces. add them to our bowl of celery. Just like this. Next, we are going to chop our cabbage. So we're going to take it and we're going to just cut it right down the middle. Just like that. Then we're just going to get out the core. Get rid of that. And now, we're going to cut this into ribbons, just like this. Just like this. Put them right into our bowl. We're going to cut both sides as well. So just get so just like that. Perfect. We're going to set that off to the side. Because next we're going to chop our onion. Alright, so our onion, we're just going to dice this up. Go ahead and peel this. Just like that. We're going to cut in the slits. So we can get nice pieces. Just like this. Put them into our bowl. And there we have our onions. And our last, garlic. I'm just going to use a few cloves. Nothing major, just to get that garlic flavor. Just go ahead and chop these up as if they're not even there. Alright, there we go. Now let's put it all together and get to cook. So we're going to turn our heat on and we're going to heat up some oil. We're going to heat up some oil. And we're going to dump a little on the bottom, just like that. And we're going to let this heat up. We're going to add in our carrots and our celery. Give them a nice season of salt. And then a nice stir. Guys look great. I'm going to let them rest. I'm going to give our chicken drumsticks a few more minutes, and then when I take those out, we're going to let them rest too. Going to add in our onions. And we're going to season again, just with a little salt. And move those around. And let those saute. So next we are going to add in our garlic. Give that a nice stir. Then we are going to add in the cabbage, and we're going to let the cabbage reduce down until we can mix it all together, just like that. See, the cabbage is reducing nicely. We're going to keep letting it reduce until it is about halfway in the pan. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to take our thighs and I'm going to put them in a bowl, just like this. And then we're going to shred these for our soup. So all I'm going to do is just take this and just shred the thighs into nice bite-sized pieces. Just like that. So as you can see, our cabbage reduced to half, which is perfect. Now I'm going to just add in our chicken thighs, just like that. Give this a nice stir. Just like that. Make sure everything is nice and incorporated. I'm just going to add in some chicken broth. Like that. I'm gonna give this a nice stir. So here it is. Here is our soup. So let's go ahead and give us a bowl. And here we have it. This is it. Let's go ahead and try this. All right, so here is the dish. The delicious dish. First off, let's try this chicken. So good. It's juicy, seasoned well. I can eat that all day. So now, let's try the soup. Okay. Here we go, ready? There's no chicken on here yet. Oh, that is delicious. It's seasoned very well, nice and with salt. You got the garlic powder, onion powder. Has a nice, slightly crunch to it from the cabbage, but all the vegetables are soft. Let's try the chicken. Ready? Chicken's hot. Zudlow outdid himself this time. Delicious. I wonder how his owl friend is liking this dish. Well, thank you, my adventurers, my friends, for joining me on this adventure. I'm glad we were able to make this fine dish, and I'm excited to see what else is in store. So, hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye!